Онлайн. Тема першого брифінгу – звіт громадської організації «Кримська діаспора» про результати навчання переселенців на безоплатній основі. Шановні спікери, я запрошую вас до слова.
Добрый день, меня зовут Iryna Siryk. Я тружусь на территории крымской диаспоры, являюсь руководителем проекта. И сейчас мы сотрудничаем с ADRA Украine. И у нас прошел очень большой объем работы совместный, очень дружный, насыщенный, плодотворный. И проект, который имеет место жить и быть дальше, потому что он востребованный оказался и очень результативный. У нас была программа «Экономическая интеграция» перемещенных лиц, да, с Востока и Крыма. И получается, что Украина собрала всех и объединила всех. И мы сейчас здесь с вами в Киеве можем представлять не только людей, а представлять то, что они научились делать, пройдя эту программу интеграции. И на сегодняшний день у нас с вами есть большой результат. Если мы начинали и планировали обучить 100 человек, 200 человек в Академии бизнеса, потом думали, может быть, 300 обучим. Если мы планировали 300 человек обучить разным профессиям, потом подумали, что, может быть, их будет 600. В итоге у нас получилось 889 человек, которые обучились, получили профессию для себя и уже начинают открывать свое дело, вливаться в чье-то дело, находить свою работу. И также...
And those people plan not only to work, but many of them actually open their own small businesses. And those businesses or companies, enterprises are so interesting and so unusual. So when they have a chance to tell you more, you perhaps will be happy together with him about that, because today entrepreneurs are not only those who sell something, but who create something with his or her own hands. Now I'd like to introduce to you, actually we have a student, an attendee of the Business Academy, and later she became a lecturer, professor in our academy. We had a school of seamstress. I'm talking about Lilia Mavleieva. She is real hard work, and today stands for a good chance to open her own business. Good morning. Well, I'm a seamstress. I'm head of the production in the sewing factory, clothes factory. In Donetsk, I had my own saloon. Here on to the Crimean Diaspora and ADRA Ukraine, I take care of the interactive course for seamstress, and I had many very interesting girls among IDPs. And during in the course of the training, they demonstrated, very good results. And one of the girls became, well, actually a designer. She already has designed the whole collection of the clothes, and we'll try to translate it into life. We started on one model because we didn't have too much time for learning, and as the result of the efforts of this designer, the next students actually made models using the special sewing machines. Girls, please come here. And this is the kind of ethnic guitar. And we have kind of a joint effort to collective corporate work, and they succeeded in that effort. The designer was happy with the result. Our designer name is Olesya Bondar, and this specific collection, she was actually inspired very much. She would like to to change her vocation or professional specialization, would like to become a designer. One of the girls actually took care of designing the special templates, and we're talking about Viktoria Kuleshova. So please, girls, join us here. And they're actually their attires, they suit that themselves. They actually designed that and tailored those as well. They're very good women. You know, Lilia is now working. When you come to her office or to her room, you can see how her girls actually take care of design and development. They would be workshops or factories. I don't know whether you paid attention to the fact that seemingly those seamstresses wear kind of ordinary clothes which can be worn on a regular basis or some kind of the ethnic attire. But all our girls actually wear it today. All those who are on the stage now, they actually made those dresses and attires themselves. And they came through the 10 lessons or 10 blocks of lessons, 4 hours each of those only. But they are really very talented, and each of us has something like that deep in our souls and hearts. I would like to thank those who did that, and I would like to give the floor to Viktoria Kuleshova and Olesya Bondar. My name is Olesya Bondar. I come from Luhansk. When we used to live in Luhansk, very often I actually visited the Syrian salon, clothes salon. I was actually took care of the children physician for the speech, and then when we actually witnessed the first explosions in Luhansk, myself, and my husband, we took our cat and left. For the first months, it was really unrealistic, and our children, of course, it was unrealistic to get a job with 3 children on my hands. Actually, my husband tries to do his best in order to provide everything possible for our family, but like all of us here, we have to start with a scratch. So one day, I came to realize that I had to learn how to sew myself. And within a week, I actually received kind of the information from the Crimean Diaspora that they are going to launch the special training courses for seamstresses. And why I joined those courses? Because they tend to be free of charge. As a result, you can see I wear today a dress which I made myself. I never could imagine that I would be able to do that one day. I have some skills, which any woman can make can actually benefit from that. I have a girlfriend now who I made acquaintance with during the courses, and we decided with some of the girls to design the clothes for the ladies who are our age. Very elegant, streamlined, they were decent. And ideally, in the ideal case, using their fabrics or clothes over the Ukrainian manufacturers. I would like to thank everybody who participated in this process, to our professor in the Inspire, to all our teachers and the employees and a wonderful collective. Then I started to think that what we saw in the Crimean Diaspora is only the top of the iceberg, and actually those are the people who we've never seen in our life, we've never known about them, but they did a lot, so that in my personal life I had very beautiful turn. Thank you very much, because not often you can hear the words of appreciation. We actually we teach a lot of people, and there are a lot of graduates from our courses. When some person joins us, he is in kind of a specific state in his mind. He said, is it really true that I joined those courses and managed to do something with my own hands? Good morning, I'm Victoria. I come from Donetsk, In my previous life, I was a professor in the university, so it happened that we moved to Kiev specifically. And we were at a loss what to do, where to run, etc. And all of a sudden, I saw the advertisement of the Crimean Diaspora that they are going to, they announced a kind of advertisement for the courses of seamstresses. And owing to our teacher, we had some results, and you can see the results of our research and experiments. We like that very much, and all that is the merit for that goes to the Crimean Diaspora. Thank you very much. Thanks, girls, because me too. In the past, I was the teacher of the primary school. I am an IDP from the Crimea, and my movement to Ukraine, big Ukraine, was absolutely intentional. But I can see very good tendency. We never surrender. We try to raise from the knees, and we would like our country to raise higher and flourish, because today we would like to create some kind of miracle, to do some miracle with our own hands, which would have already made maybe the world over, because whatever is made and filled with love and belief, and it has the right to live. Also, I would like to introduce to you unusual persons. We are going to have here the students of the Academy of Business, Maryna Bragina, the graduate of the Business Academy, IDP from Donetsk. She has a very wonderful story behind her. Good morning, my name is Maryna Bragina, I come from Donetsk, and here we do some farming here. We have the goats and the sheep. That was our hobby, actually, back in Donetsk. After the warfare started, we took our animals with us, and we actually are responsible for them. We came to the clean field. Owing to diaspora, we were provided with equipment which we needed badly, refrigerators, especially the cheese making machines, generators, etc. And we were laughing like kids, what's happiness. In Donetsk, we also we dealt, and we continue to do that. We deal with sociology, ethnology, and we do a lot of that here as well. And we can combine two kinds of our activities. We have a joke. It's better than a political scientist and a sociologist do something in the farm than the farmer to be involved in some politics. And we wish everybody good belief in Ukraine. Thank you. Very elegant and beautiful lady. And those who saw the video episode from the pasture land, yeah, actually, they live under such conditions that you're amazed how the people can actually survive and not surrender. Another wonderful student of ours, she actually also, if you're talking about ADRA Ukraine, she was a teacher. She was a teacher of photography, and the photographers actually took a special interest in filming children, and we managed to purchased a lot of equipment for a mini photo studio, and they brought their own children, and Lena and some other girls came with their old daughters. Lena, please come to this stage. We have also the mini photographers.
Дерегина, да, я фотограф большой.
I'm a photographer. I've been a photographer for 5 years, and before I studied at the university, then I got a grant from the diaspora, and due to ADRA and the program that are in the Crimean Diaspora, I was able not only to participate, I participated in the program as a marketing. As a photographer, it's very difficult to reach your goals in the sphere without social media. And now I have some orders through social media, and due to with the help of the diaspora, I share my experience. And it is of value to provide some experience to others. we bought a studio, and everyone said that it's impossible to do your professional studio in a small facility. But then we made several photos, and they shot some photos, and they got beautiful pictures. No one could believe this, and we thank diaspora for believing in us, and you gave us some kind of new life. Thank you. Thank you very much, and you should see this, how these small rooms are transformed, because the space is really small. And we tried to broaden it for sewing machine, and we said that we need additional. We have photo studio now there, so please come to us. And then the next speaker. Maybe Nataliya Khnykina, please come to stage. And she is also a student of Academy of Business, and she got the opportunity to broaden her business. And I'm Nataliya Khnykina, I'm from Luhansk. I got a grant, and due to the IDA, I not only got the education, but I also was provided a chance to develop my own business. I was the top manager of my company, and also was employed as you were there. So I have now 2 employees, and I'm an employer now. And I have people who work for my company, and I was in cooperation with Dikhtiaruk, who she photoed the clothing that we provided, and we made a collection. There are some items of clothes, and you can find them in the internet shop. Here is hats, trousers and hats, and costumes for young children, and there are many items in our list. So when I studied in IDRA, I was not able to do a lot, but now I have a small facility for my work, and I believe that thanks ADRA for providing us with knowledge and expertise, and everyone started their own business, who start to study. There was lack of hope and support, and you provided this for us, and thanks to our colleagues. And I would like to remind you about Katanka and the support, and all of us, we support each other, and those who got grants. I don't know through what principles we were chosen, and we are all great, and Iryna will support the idea. We also will participate in further activities. We not only gain money for ourselves, but we also provide support for others, and diaspora taught us how to do it. And thanks to this, that they started their own business, and they also provided employment opportunities for others, and joint effort, joint support. And we have a motto that this is a place for the whole family. So join us. And I would like to give the floor to Artem Dikhtiaruk. He's a project manager, ADRA Ukraine. So please welcome him on stage. Thank you very much. I'm Artem. I had the projects of ADRA Ukraine, and we thank Crimean Diaspora for this project. The motto of our organization: by changing one life, we change the world. And the project with ADRA showed that if we change the life of one person, we change the world, and we help by providing vouchers and also hygienic kits, and we also help thousands of people who are in need. And you know that people need support in this country, and due to help of others, we can help those who are in need. And I ask everyone who can do something positive to join us and help us to change the lives of the people. So this is a great guy, and we can follow him. So now I would like to we are NGO, but without Anatoliy Zasoba, we wouldn't be able to help 5,000 people in December. So Anatoliy Zasoba, please. Good afternoon, dear friends. Thank you very much for this, for your thanks to ADRA Ukraine, and I think the wonderful stories, new life for IDPs from Crimea and the east of the country. And due to the projects like this, these people have the opportunity to improve their life and to integrate into new community. And several words from me. We want to speak about results and to have feedback from those people who took part in the program. 889 people who underwent the program, and now they continue to study further. And we thank not only who studied in craft school, but also in the School of Professions, freelance, and accountants courses that are very popular among IDPs, and in Business Academy, about which we were speaking today. And then there will be language school and other programs that are in demand among IDPs. And IDPs, they want to develop themselves, to study and to get new professional experience and start a new life, new place. So we have many applications, and there are more applications that we can, but we only start our cooperation, and I believe that in new 2016 we will be able to help more people and provide them with expertise. And I want to thank our IDP team that work in Crimean Diaspora, and also help and welcome in IDP Hub in the first IDP space. And I want to thank those guys that they, by their work, their support and attention, they inspire and support our guys and help them to succeed and give them hope. Thank you.
I would like to ask you, maybe somebody has some questions regarding our schools, or if there are no questions, maybe some kind of wishes or whatever. Are there any questions or clarifications to make? And please do not forget to introduce yourself. The newspaper facts. Speaking about, are going to continue these kind of courses in the next year, 2016, and what kind of specialization you provide for it? Thank you for your question. I believe that ADRA Ukraine and Crimean Diaspora representative will get together, and we are going to discuss that issue. We are not going to hide anything, and you'll know as soon as we come to some decision. You'll be among the first to hear about that. I didn't hear one figure. Anatoliy said that 889 people were taught, but the applications were more than 2,500. So a lot of people are waiting to take this chance, and they wish to study, and our wish is to teach them. We would like them to believe that they live in a good country, which have the future, and they too have future. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming, dear friends, and see you again in the future. Thank you.